Hello, another day to try again. What's going on, everybody? This is Frenchie, outrageously thinking.
Yo, that's outrageous over there. It's your boy JP. Simple. Let's get it. Let's get into today's episode right here on the Simple Outrageous Podcast Show.
So, happy Saturday.
Yes.
Yes, we've got JP here today.
Once again.
One more time. And what's today's topic?
So today's topic is, how do you react to unexpected news?
Unexpected news. And how'd you come up with this topic so specific?
So this topic came up because a good friend of mine had got some news that pretty much that he expecting somebody expecting a baby from somebody other than his own.
Should we rename this betrayal?
So I don't know. If you want to call it betrayal,
I don't.
I don't think so.
Oh man.
So I understand. Hey, go ahead.
How's he feeling about that? Is he positive about this? Is he? Well, I think it's a negative situation, right? Because it's not with his current girlfriend, right?
Right, which is kind of weird, is because the current girlfriend and them two is having problems already. If you see what I'm saying.
Wait a minute. The girlfriend and the side chick know each other?
I don't know. What you said? No, they don't know each other. The girlfriend and the boyfriend right now, they are the ones that having the problems already.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, misunderstood. Yeah. Woof, okay, all right.
You don't want to get this news out. Oh man. Yeah, so they having problems, and obviously something happened on the road. I don't know where they was at. Don't care. Not my place to know where they were going. So he met somebody out, a couple of drinks. That's what he told me, and things led to another thing.
Oof.
So
okay. So yeah. let's take the light off this gentleman and figure out how we can incorporate how to react to unexpected news. Right. Now, if you were in this situation, receiving unexpected news, it does not have to be baby mama drama. I mean, if it were that, how would you react? Firstly,
I think in a situation of if you involving a child, yeah, it was gonna be shocking. It's shocking, because I understand that we don't plan things and things happen, but in the sense of that, yeah, it's very shocking. So if I was in that situation, I'd be shocked about it. But I think overall, I would have to go through the whole process. It's like it's going to take me a good minute to find out, like, is this something that I really want? So I'm thinking about all different emotions involved in this one. You're talking about sad, happy, shocking, everything. You're annoyed about everything.
I agree. Even angry, like probably angry yourself.
Right.
And this sucks. So now I wanted to clarify something to the world. The difference between effect, E-F-F-E-C-T, and affect, A-F-F-E-C-T.
Right.
Just one time for the one time before we continue, because we will be using these words. So effect with an E is a change, which is a result or a consequence of an action, cause and effect. Affect with an A is something that makes a difference and touches the feelings. That's it. Simple. I summarized it as layman's as I could.
Perfect. Said it done.
And when I think when you're in a stressful situation, it affects the brain. And I do have here stats by theverywellmind.com. 5 surprising ways that stress affects your brain. First one is chronic stress increases mental illness. Do you think that's true? I mean, it's a fact here, but like, well, first, stress might play a role in the development of mental disorders such as depression and various emotional disorders. So now when people taking news, it's like, yo, depending on how strong you are mentally, this can break you down. Like if your brain is destroyed and you're not all in into something, it will definitely like lead to depression and you not wanting to progress in life, and the train from there.
Right.
That that sucks.
True.
I've been down that emotional road. Like, have you ever found yourself like super super like down, or have you
Um,
always been like above waters?
I'm gonna say both. Like the time that I was underwater, let's put it down, like I was completely down,
Mhm.
is mostly because I had a death in the family, you
Mm.
know, and that really had brought me down to a point
Mhm.
that I even contemplated to myself. It's like, damn, I want to commit suicide. It's like I can't deal with out seeing that person who I know on a regular basis that I will see, or I really
Wow.
hear from them. And yeah, I mean, when you say depression, it it just take everything out of you. You are drained to a point that you're like, why am I here? Why am I up? That's even you bring in depression sometimes with your first true love.
Mhm.
It's just like you all of a sudden everything is good, and boom, you break up, and it's like, what can you do? You don't
Mhm.
know how to advance with your life. You at the
Mm.
standstill right there because you lost somebody that you constantly is being with every
Yeah.
single day. So depression, it is very,
It's real. Some people,
yeah,
like my dad, he's like very old cultured. Back in the days, he's from the 60s, and he's like, mental illness is bull crap. It's all in the mind. You can control it. So he's Mr. Strong-willed. But there are some people, I mean, I wish I had that, but, some people aren't that strong, to take news. It can be a death. It can be a breakup, whatever it is.
right.
Everybody gets affected by different scenarios and different situations, and if you are not holding on, honey, and swimming,
That's true.
hey man, you'll go down through a really bad, ugly Alice in Wonderland pit hole.
Yeah, there you go. A pit
Hey, that's
hole.
a really good movie. That I think that has like a lot of like double meanings and stuff. Like,
It kind of do. It kind of
mm,
do.
now that I think about it, like it's like a whole different world. And these, anyways, crazy movie. Number two, stress changes the brain structure. Doctors and research have previously observed that people suffering from post traumatic stress disorder also have brain abnormalities, including imbalance in the gray and white matter. So, like, stress can physically ruin you. And especially the brain,
Hmm.
obviously, you don't even need to go into what the brain does. It's amazing.
Right.
And once you ruin your brain, you already know, man. Things are downhill from there.
Big time. Big time.
Yeah.
And I
So.
think, but it depends on how most people think of things. And like you
Mhm.
said, stress do cause a bit time. Me, as the general, as a person, I think I can handle stress very well.
Yes,
To
Simple J.
I
I
handle
think we
it very well.
figured that
It's
out.
like I'm
So,
like,
what do you do to keep your stress under cover, or what do you do when you receive like these news
mhm.
and you just like stay calm? Like, what's your tactic? Are you singing in your brain? Are you like, what's happening?
Majority of the time when I get news that is bad news or like that,
Unpleasing, yeah.
yeah, unpleasing, however you want to say it. I think majority of the time I'm just thinking of how can I fix the problem. Can I do this? Can I do this?
Oh, I
I'm trying
like
to,
that.
you know,
Finding the solution.
yeah, that's just me. That's how I deal with a lot of my stress,
Interesting.
and especially if in a relationship or anything, I'm thinking ahead. Okay, if she tell me that, oh, this and this, and you're gonna cause a fight. Okay, wait a minute. No, I'm gonna let me say something to reverse this, calm you down, so I
Mm,
can calm down. I don't want to
mm,
say something, and next thing you know, who knows what's gonna happen. And like I personally, it takes a lot for me to get angry. It take a lot of stress. I don't deal with stress. I'm I can handle pressure to a core. Like, okay,
that's awesome. Super awesome.
yeah.
I wish, you know what, you should just write a book and teach people how to do that. You made it sound so easy.
But like I said, most people think can't handle that, you know.
Yeah.
So
Well, you just simplified it. I never thought about that. Finding the solution, that just sounds so smart. So as somebody saying something unpleasing or whatever your negative news is, you're just
mhm,
like, okay, what can I do to fix or change the outcome?
right,
That's cool. That's very interesting. I hope everybody listening, cause he out here spitting something. Number 3, stress kills brain cells. I absolutely knew this one already off rip. Like, I know my brain cells are dying. So they say while stress does not appear to influence the formation of new neurons, it does impact whether or not those cells survive. You already know the outcomes of dying out cells. Like, you're basically just a disintegrating human.
right,
Jesus Christ. We need to get this stress under control.
bit
I've
time.
had panic attacks, man. Like in college,
Hmm.
I've had to call ambulances because it's just like a really tachycardia, when your heart's beating really
Right.
fast and it feels pressure. It feels like somebody's punching me in the chest and they won't let go.
Okay, so getting them panic attacks. What was you going through for you to have them?
I'm one of those people that likes to multitask, yet I suck at multitasking.
Hmm.
So I'm like thinking about, so I'm in class, right? And as the teacher's talking, I'm thinking about what I gotta do when I get out, the bills I gotta pay. I also have to memorize what she's saying and I have to take the test in 30 minutes. So I'm just like, instead of living in the moment and just listening what she has to say and then handle the other problems later, I kept overwhelming myself and just thinking about everything. And yeah, I don't know how to calm that down because I'm just like someone that's very determined, to accomplish things, that I overwhelm myself.
Ah,
Hmm.
I see. I see.
Yeah, so I need to be simple like you, basically.
Very simple. Yeah, I think me. I think I no. I can't remember the last time I had a panic attack. It probably when I was like a little kid or like a teenager. But I haven't
Hmm.
had one since then. And that's the only reason why that happened for me is because, like I say, a toxic relationship I was in is like, oh my god, this thing got sad, and it's just like, oh freak, I'm done with it, you know.
Yeah.
So I think I learned to keep my patience. I'm very patient. I can't if I know that like in yours example, you said that you're not a good multitasker, but you want to be a multitasker.
Yeah.
No, it don't work like that. It's one
I
or the
mean,
other. You know, if you want to, you got to stay focused on one thing. Just deal with that one
okay.
thing. Like you said, you got to live in the moment. What happened right there within that hour or whatever time, just stay focused on that. Yeah, I get it. Things might arise during that time, like it's out of as you as a person to just to know it and deal with it later, or you have to deal with it constantly at that moment and forget about doing whatever you're supposed to do.
Right.
You know. So, but hey,
Hmm.
I understand though.
I'm trying. Living in the moment. We should
Right.
do that more often. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why people say time is flying. It's because you're not living in the moment. We always constantly trying to think of the future and what's about to come and try to plan for it, that we're not taking advantage of the current laughter your kid's going through, the current advice someone's giving you, the hug your mom is giving you while she's giving you a hug. You're thinking about what you're gonna do when you get out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
you're not really taking it all in. And we're gonna go back to death. I lost my mother beginning COVID due to diabetes, and Yo, other people losing their moms and in movies, that's one
Mhm.
feeling. But yo, when you lose your mother,
Yeah, that is it's
oh
totally
man,
different. Totally
I'm not
different.
even gonna talk about it because the world has already said all the emotions that people go through,
Yeah.
you know. But just know that that affects me and it's changed me. And instead of turning that anger into like greatness, I've been procrastinating. I can be at a different level that I'm currently in. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I don't want to use that as an excuse, you know? But it does take a toll on your mind, you know?
You know, and another thing though, it's not only just your mind; it's also your body.
That,
You start feeling tired, not mentally and physically. You start
yeah,
feeling pain and somewhere in your first pain that you always say, "Oh, my back hurting," like dang, or my neck hurting, or my legs hurting, such and such. You
mm-hmm,
always, you gotta be so. Like I say, it's a mental thing, but it's a physical thing though too.
yeah, I agree. Number four is stress shrinks the brain. So different kinds of stress affect the brains in different ways. Recent stressful events like job losses or car accident affect emotional awareness. Traumatic events like death or a loved one, serious illness, those have a greater impact on mood sensors. So the level of stress causes different levels of the brain effect, and that freaking sucks. It sounds so dangerous just reading about it, you know? Like a lot of us know this information, but like they've done studies and it's like a fact. Stress also hurts your memory.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of
Yeah.
memory loss.
The overall impact of stress on memory hinges on a number of variables, one of which is timing. Research suggests that when stress occurs immediately before learning, memory can actually be enhanced by aiding in memory consolidation.
Hmm.
So it shows impede memory. So
Uh,
yeah, it affects your memory. So basically, we need to tighten up because we're gonna die. We are
right. I
definitely
mean,
affecting
we
our
basically
brains
killing
each and
our
every day.
we yes
Yeah.
we killing ourselves quicker than what we're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to do,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just so weird and crazy. But in the sense of stress, though, I think everybody goes to it. I think even I'm gonna say young adults and even
Everybody has their
kids,
level of stress.
even
Kids'
kids
level of
now.
stress is waking up early and doing their homework, and oh my god, I'd rather have peanut butter strawberry jam instead of grape. I'm like, okay,
But
you
I
know.
don't. I think it's more so. It's more stress on the kids because of school
Mhm.
popularity. Like we
Mhm.
talked about before, social media, all that plays a role in kids today. And like you say, they want to have the most friends. They want to be popular. They want to who dress best and all this.
Mhm.
And I think kids have it more difficult than some adults. Some adults, it depends on the
Sometimes,
age
yeah.
level of the
Mhm.
adults. Who do you feel like let's bring race into this? Who you think deal with the most stress?
Wow, you just all right. So, well, I think that everybody has the same amount of stress, to be honest. I don't think one race has more than the other. I think there's different levels of stress for each culture, you know?
Okay, why you say that?
So, like, maybe the immigrants have a very high level of stress and issues, you know, due to maybe job finding or wanting to go to school and they can't go to school because they need this paper and that paper and this fee, and they have their levels of stress.
Okay,
I mean, that's one of the most known ones to me,
okay,
the immigration issue.
okay? The immigration issue. Okay, I understand that point, but I'm gonna have to say African Americans. Definitely with the cops killing and all this. can't even walk outside half of the time and not being judged by your peers from multiple different races, you know?
I mean, yeah, of course they go through their issues as well. So do whites. I mean, everybody goes through their crap, you know? I also did a research here,
Hmm.
and it's like, why you think bad news first matters? So if you were to receive news and they were like, you want the good news or the bad news, which one would you say?
I rather deal with the bad news first.
I agree.
Yeah, just let me just get that out
Why?
of the
Why?
because I know the bad news is something it might take me a while to process.
Yeah,
It's going to take me, regardless of what it is. It's going to be a process of time, and I need to get more information on it. Like, okay, how, why, when, who such and such. I need to get all that and involve into it. Versus the good news, I can hear something good and feel good about it, and at least I rather lay down happy than going to bed sad or angry, however you want to put it. I rather lay
right.
down happy versus going bad or you know, that's just me, point blank.
Okay. So here says the key points. A study revealed that most people prefer to hear the bad news before the good news. And according to research, if one has to deliver good and bad news, they are split on which news they want to give first. In one study, people who got bad news first ended up in a better mood. Those who got good news first weren't as likely to change their behavior.
Really?
So, yeah, this is, yep, an actual study they did.
Really? So people rather hear the bad news first, but they turn out to be in a better mood. How in the hell is that?
So that's the one that I chose. I prefer to leave happy. That's why
Mm-hmm.
it's like ripping a band-aid. Yo, let me get out all the worst crap out the way and then give me the good news. Like comedy, one of my favorite topics.
Mm-hmm.
When they do stand-up comedy, they sometimes drop the mic at the end, you
Right.
know? And the last performer, if there's various comics, the last performers is gonna be the most memorable as you walking out. You know what I mean?
True. That is
So the
true.
last one, actually, most people want to be the last one because they want it fresh in your mind. They want you to remember their name. So bad news first. We're not calling y'all bad comics because y'all first is just like you gotta, you know.
I don't know. It sound like to me you just called them out there.
Well, I'm just saying that if I was a comedian, I want to be the last one because I want the last. I want to be the last thing on your mind as you're walking out. I want me that created that smile. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. And it made perfect sense to me. I
But yeah,
understand.
I always pick bad news first.
Yeah, but that's also go back to your point with the comedy. If that person that go up first is this that person just have to work on their craft. That's it. That's not saying that they're a bad comic. You just need to work on your craft so that you can get pushed back. That's the point blank, you know. And I think, like I said, hearing the bad news, I'd rather hear the bad news too first, but it, I don't think it will make my mood change. It'll probably make me wonder more. I guess it can. It'll make me wonder. Yeah, I guess it changing my mood because I'm wondering more, overthinking things. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Because if I were to hear the good news first, it's like I'm happy, and then you're like the last one is like, oh damn, now I gotta be sad. You know,
right,
the mood changer is the second one to me. It's gonna
right,
be the last emotion. So if you were like, oh, bad news first, okay, you're angry, and then, but here's some good news. You know, they just lift it. So you went from down to up versus being happy. Yo, I got some good news, bet. But I gotta tell you something bad. Oh, so you're going from up to down. Does that make sense? Like on a pie chart? I
yeah,
think that makes sense. Yeah, like that. Yeah, up and down.
right.
The up and down chart, I'm gonna call it.
That
So yeah, definitely bad news first, man.
Yeah, but okay, it depends on some of 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 the news though. What you
So you
hear?
want scenarios?
Yes.
Okay, let's come up with some scenarios.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, for example,
Uh,
if you were going to a dinner party
Okay.
and I were to say, yo, I got some good news and some bad news about your food. So, good or bad? Which one you go first?
Give me the good news first. Oh, when it comes to food,
The good
good news.
news is
Yeah.
you're gonna eat your favorite meal.
Okay. What's the
Okay.
bad?
The bad news is um I dropped something as I was proceeding to cook your meal and some of my jewelry fell in, but I took it back out.
Uh, yeah. I'm sorry. I don't want it.
So,
Yeah,
so you
I'm saying
wanted
I
the
don't.
good news. So
I
you
really.
went back. You went from being happy because you about to eat your favorite meal, but you were sad because something fell in. So
Yeah.
now we gotta reverse it and give you bad versus good.
Yeah.
Um, bad news. Let's see. Bad news versus good news
Mm-hmm.
at work.
Oh shoot.
Good news or bad news
At work. Oh
at
man.
work.
You know what? At work. Give me the
Yeah.
bad news. Get it. Give me the bad news.
But
I'm walking into it. What hell has happened?
you gotta fire somebody.
Dang it. Okay. What's the good news on this one?
The good news is you're allowed to hire someone of your choosing
Bet.
without, higher management picking for you.
Oh, bet then. Okay. Let me take this bad news. That bad news right there would turn me kind of happy because I can take out the my weakest link. Perfect. Okay. That bad news is happy to me.
You see, that's awesome. Super
Yeah.
awesome. So those are great examples. Totally awesome. On the spot too. I want to let you know that was all me. I did not research these scenarios. And those were awesome because you did the chart. You went from good to bad and bad to good.
Yeah.
So the theory is accurate.
It very is. Oh man, that's crazy. Wow.
So I was trying to figure out who created Good News Bad News, but like there really wasn't much research because there's always been decision makings in life. So I guess it doesn't even I don't know. Decision making scenarios work best when they require realistic decisions and avoid preaching. For example, Carla's a salesperson and she's meeting with Ahmed, a new customer. She shows him a mega widget. You'll love this mega widget, Carla. I don't want a mega widget. So
Oh
he's like, I
man.
don't want it. And then Ahmed says, I came in here for a micro widget. What is the example? Product boundary, customer misreading, or courageous upselling? Yeah, no, I don't like this job decision.
Yeah, no, not on that one since like that.
Mm-mm.
No. Yeah. So
But yeah, I don't have any other scenarios.
all right. So let's play well, let's just say life. Let's put life into the situation of something hypothetically happened with you.
Hmm.
Are you always is you a type of person that always suspecting some type of news, good or bad?
Oh, yes, yes. I always have my defenses up, so I'm ready. So I've learned that I want a tattoo on my forehead. Expect the unexpected. Nothing shocks me about the human race. I've thought about this long and hard.
Really? So why is that? Why do you have to put your
Because
guard up?
because human beings are crazy. Their brain cells are being diminished from all their stupid stress, and they're crazy, and they're not thinking straight, and they do outrageous things in life, and I expect the unexpected, like the face eating. I'm not shocked. The people fighting. I'm not shocked. This guy murdered this guy. I'm not shocked. Homegirl cheated on homeboy. I'm not shocked. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it. That's it. It happens, man. All these scenarios have been played out. Everybody has gone. People think they're alone. Nah, people have gone through the same crap. You know, they just don't know how to express themselves.
I got you. Now, have you been on the opposite side of that? You did something and you made somebody expect some type of news.
Ooh, I do be playing with people's minds.
Yeah. See, so you part of the problem sometimes. You part of the problems. See what I mean? Oh man. Oh. Why is that? Why?
Hey, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. We gotta be real and honest on this thing.
Go
We are
ahead.
gonna be preaching truth here, no lies. Yes, I sometimes play with people's emotions, but sometimes I think for the majority of the part, it's for the greater good. So, for example, I love teaching because my method is to make you think. I don't want to tell you blue plus blue equals A+1 or whatever the equation is, and then give you
Mm-hmm.
the answer. You're gonna memorize that. No, I want you to think so you can memorize it. You know what I mean? So I play with people's minds, and I sometimes hit buttons to get a certain reaction, to maybe change the ambiance. Like if it's an awkward silence at a location, I'm gonna say something that in turns affects other people and things start moving around. You know, like I do it for the greater good. So I'm not messing with your mind or manipulating you for, evilness. It's for good things, you know? And
Okay.
that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Okay. Hey, it's your story. Me, I don't know about that because I feel like sometimes. Well, as I said, you say you want the truth. Just the truth. Yes, I do that too. I make a person wonder, like, what the hell
Mm-hmm,
I'm gonna say,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
or what I'm gonna do, or whatever. I can tell a girl, "Hey, I'm finna leave. Where you going?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Where are you going?" Then she'll be thinking, like, "Okay, wait a minute here." I'm like, "Okay,
Hold up, wait a
I'm not
minute.
going nowhere. I'm asking you. You say you leaving. If I'm saying I'm leaving, I'm leaving. Now, when I'm leave and I'm out doing something, yes, I know 9 out of 10 times she gonna text me and call me. Where you at? What you doing? Is everything okay? Such and such and such. And I don't respond back.
Mm,
There you go. There go your
mm.
effect and effect. It's starting to play a role. I'm making you think. What am I doing?
But why would you do that if you're in a relationship that's evil?
Maybe because sometimes I want the attention. Bring the attention to me. Forget it off of you. Bring it to me. I'm a guy. I have needs too. Like,
Interesting.
I just do it for the hell of it sometimes. Or sometimes I just do it just I'm like, you know what? I just want to be petty. Just do it.
Back to Patty.
There you go. The pettiness it's coming out. JP pettiness is coming out. I just do it just like that, just for the fun of it. It's majority of the time it's
Well, I think I do it for better things. You do it for evil.
you think, oh my god, that should be a poll
I think
question.
that's evil.
That's oh man, that should be a poll question that we got to put up on something. Oh
Which one's evil, or if it's not evil?
yeah, like oh man,
Definitely should be a poll out there.
but yeah, I mean, pretty much though. Like I understand stress; it do plays a big role in our life, and
Absolutely.
I think we all have to handle it in some type of way. And I don't think majority of us know how to handle it because that's how our life is set up. We live a life to be wild and young and all this other type, but at the end of the day, when something happened and it happened to you and or
Mm-hmm.
within your your circle of life,
Mm-hmm.
it's you don't know what to do, you don't know what to say, and that sucks when it comes to that. Why? Go back to our topic, what we talked before, it was social media. We see so many different things, we don't know the real feelings no more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like
That-
nurses getting cold, after a certain amount of patients, they're already used to negative outcomes.
right. I have the time I don't watch the news, because every time you see
Oh,
the news,
wow, you just did an
yeah.
amazing transition because I was just going to inform you about the 7 reasons why you should stop watching the news.
Go ahead, give it them out. Give the
No, no, no,
seven.
no. Continue. Please finish.
No, I'm just saying, it's just like the news.
Why do you not watch the news?
I watch it sometimes, but then when I don't, and like me,
How
I go to
often do
work.
you watch it?
Out of the 7 days of the week, I probably watch it three
And do you have a
times.
specific day? Is it Mondays or it just doesn't
Just a
matter?
random days,
Okay.
and it always be first thing in the morning too. It'd be like 6 o'clock in the morning, maybe
Okay.
even five in the morning. So I'm watching it, and your first thing you pop up in other news today around the country. Boom! This person got killed, or 39 people got killed. Like, damn, dude, I'm just
Always
waking up.
negative. Right.
I'm just waking up to this. I don't want to hear that. Like, that made me want to be sheltered and stay inside. Like,
Right.
how? You telling me I
Right.
go out and I can get killed? I mean, don't get me wrong. I can probably get killed in the house too, but it's
But
just,
can we choose a different timing for this? I think news should be like never in the morning.
that is true. It should be in the afternoon, the
Yeah,
straight
definitely.
afternoon. At least
I
give me
agree.
have some type of interaction with people, or something might happen to the job and
Oh,
something.
how about this?
Hmm.
They should only play commercials in the morning and the rest of your day should be like TV with no commercials because y'all already gave it to us in the morning.
And you know what? That's true.
I
That
think
is
we
true.
should do that. They should make that happen.
That is true.
Like, well, how you starting my day with something negative? Come on, guy.
That is true. That's why I always try to motivate.
Yep,
That's it.
absolutely.
Stay positive. You have to stay positive. But that's
So the
crazy.
seven, exactly. But for the
Hmm.
last information we have here, oh, I should stop watching the news. Number one, the news is depressing. Of course. Number two, the news is a poor representation of reality. Number three, everything in the news is beyond your circle of influence. Hmm, interesting. Number four, you don't need to stay informed. I agree with that. I second that.
Really? I don't know. I'm disagreeing on that one.
Not all the time, they're just saying, listen, there are people like my dad, dude, every single day. So he's such a negative person, and always aware and always like, he's not living in the moment and in peace because it's always negative. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus, this man has no type of positivity.
Really? But okay, in the sense of that though, you telling me that you rather not be informed or something? If
Yeah, because there are some things like they said. Which number? You don't need to stay informed. Everything in the news is beyond your circle of influence. So now the circle of influence is me on the inside, and then it's not my concern. It's something that we don't have control over. For example, like whatever. Sometimes it's news about things that has no effect on our lives. They just say things that, okay, this guy died, so and so died, this lady blew up. Like, I'm sorry that happened, but it's not in my circle of concern.
okay,
I don't want to sound like a bitch, but like, oh, who cares? Like, people die. That's normal. Give me something interesting.
okay, that's which is fair on that point. But if something happened in your neighborhood down the street, you want to be informed. You're like, wait a minute here. This person got killed a couple of houses down
But
from
why
me.
though? Why do I want to know?
You don't know because that person might try to come against you next. You might be in the Scream movies or something. You never know. Like, whoa, wait a minute here. This person got killed a couple of houses down from me. I'm standing right here.
But I
Lock.
mean, it's like that's normal, you know? Like, we can die anywhere. I mean, unless there's an active chase going on, then we stay inside, you know? Because we still looking for homeboy.
That's true. I mean, okay, if a person got killed down from your house and if that person not probably got away, it's an after chase. It's just not that big because they don't have much information on them. So you
Right.
need to be informed or something.
Okay.
All right, go with number 5.
Like, for example, something I don't care about that they give in school, history. I don't give a damn about the Pilgrims and Thanksgiving. Like, it's old news. Can we move on? It's over. I don't care. It has no effect on me. I'm not going to be a history teacher. Get it out of my face.
True.
I said it. I said it.
I agree with
I
you.
don't care about who did what and where and Santa Maria and the boats and the Columbus, and I don't care who came first.
That is true. I understand that point. I am with you. I'd rather make my own history starting today. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Don't care what happened in the
I
1835,
really
1880.
don't.
Don't care. Wasn't born. What the thought of. So do not care.
Oh man,
I understand that point right there.
yeah.
All right, go ahead. The next one, number 5.
So it was number 5. You'll never know it all anyway. So basically, we get half-ass information on the news. So that's true.
That's true.
Number 6, you can catch up quickly if you need to by just researching. Number 7, consuming the news takes time. And that is number 7. So basically, I like the last one. Consuming the news takes time, and number 6 because it says you can catch up quickly. So instead of you watching the news and all this extra information they give you when they half-ass the information, you can just do your research. What has occurred in my neighborhood, or what's going on in the neighborhood or in the state right now? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I totally agree with the 7. Why there's no need to watch the news. Why we should stop watching the news.
I totally agree with all of
And I
it except
back
for number 1.
up Mr. Niall Doherty.
I agree with all of it, all the 7 except for number 4. Let me be informed of something happening down my street. I
Okay.
need to be informed. That's the only thing. Other than that, I agree with everything else he said.
But doesn't that mean just go do your research like they said on number 6?
It can be. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is true.
Because
Do
the
research.
news, they always have passes. So it's like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to give these people no more money. Let me go do it on my own.
That is true.
Well, this was fun as ever. We were very well informed.
Very.
JP spit out some fire. Y'all need to really listen to this podcast from the beginning.
Yes.
This
Yes.
was so much fun. Let's learn to be stress-free. Let's calm down so our brain cells do not diminish or shrink, because it's a factual thing, guys. Y'all better focus and be as Simple J.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. And just how we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it with a quote. The quote for today. Let's motivate you. Start to change.
Ooh.
The greatest lesson that I learned in all of this is that you have to start. Start now. Start here. Start small and keep it simple.
That was a great one.
That's it.
Enough said. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Peace.